And Kamil, thank you for coming in.
How you guys doing? Thank you.
We appreciate you actually bringing some looks to the Waking Up with CJ and Jess show.
Oh, no, this is just my getting out of bed thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It's a struggle. It's a struggle.
Damn.
I'm into it.
No, wait. I'll show you. This is the getting out of bed.
Oh, no. That's how I look today, too.
But Kamil joins us in studio. Now, you're from Monroe.
Yes, I live in Monroe, and I work in the Hudson Valley as well. So.
Okay. Now, how long have you, did you grow up in Monroe, like high school and all that?
I went to Washington High School, but I've been living in the Monroe area for over like 15 years now.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
And your family came from where?
Originally from Poland.
Okay.
I came over here when I was 5. I lived in New Jersey for a little bit, and then my parents brought me up to the good old Hudson Valley.
Yeah, I'm trying to think to myself, like, what did you ever ask your parents why they picked Monroe?
I think they just wanted some space.
Right.
And I think we got a lot of it.
We got a lot of space in Monroe.
What I asked my parents when they moved us from Long Island to Wyndham. Up in Greene County, and I'm like, "What?" They're like,
"Space."
A
big difference.
Like
yeah.
we wanted woods, so we bought 50 acres of land, and I'm like, "Okay." So I went from like a metropolis to literally the sticks.
And your neighbors are like 50 million yards away.
You want to go visit the neighbors, you need to pack a lunch,
right?
Have a quick bathroom break. But Kamil joins us in studio, obviously to talk about the Bachelorette. And Jess, I know you have a ton of questions. I have to now. What is the process of being on The Bachelorette? How did it all happen for you?
All right, so I was just sitting at home one day.
Yeah.
Well, actually working, so I do have a job. So I'm not unemployed like everyone else is saying in the social media networks out there. And I got a phone call. It was from LA, and I'm like, should I pick it up or not?
Yeah.
Because, sometimes I'm like, I get these telemarketers calling me, and I'm like, I'll just not pick it up.
I don't know the number. I'm not really.
Yeah. So I picked it up, and the woman's like, "Oh, I'm calling from The Bachelorette," and I'm like, "Oh, okay. Like, what do you want?"
What do you want?
How did you get my number?
And she's like, "You've been nominated for The Bachelorette," and I'm like, "Oh, by who? Like, tell me who."
Yeah. Yeah.
And she's like, "Oh, would you mind coming for a casting one day in the city when you're free?" I'm like, "Yeah, I'll think about it."
Okay.
So she kept calling me back, and she wouldn't stop. I'm like, all right, so maybe I'll just go wing it and see what happens. So I met them in New York City for like an hour, quick casting.
Okay.
And then I was like, I'll just wing it and see what happens.
Yeah.
And like 2-3 weeks later, they call me back. And I'm like, oh, wow, maybe I said something wrong.
Right.
And then they're like, can you fly out to LA for a quick casting for like 2-3 days? And I'm like, all right, maybe I'll get a free trip out of it.
Right.
Yeah,
why not?
Free airfare.
Yeah, so I was like, why not? I mean, I like LA, I like California, so I went out there for 2 days, and then I met a friend, so it was a good time.
Yeah.
And I got back, and I still didn't think I was going to get picked. So
at this point, you still haven't been cast on the show.
Yeah.
Okay. It's this whole process.
Yeah, it's this whole process. And then 2 weeks later, they call, and they're like, oh, you've been picked. And I'm like, no. And they're like,
no.
But you still have to go through this whole process, which is like a medical, a background check, psych test. I'm like,
they put you through a lot of
stuff.
stuff.
I'm like,
wasn't it like an 800 question?
Yeah, it took me like 4.5 hours to fill out the application.
Wow.
And I was like, I haven't done this much work since like college.
Yeah, serious.
That's a lot.
Now, you are one of, how many guys are on the show?
Total of 28.
28. Wow. So
it's just a dream.
Shot in the dark, too. Like, you kind of winged it. And
yeah,
I'm not
I kind of winged it. And it turned out that I was on the show.
That's awesome.
It was a good experience, to say the least.
Now, the filming, obviously, if you don't know the way they do these reality shows, it's already filmed. And we obviously can't get into the results because you signed a contract that was probably pretty long. Yeah,
it was like 50 pages long. I was signing my life away. And I had a few people look it over, and they're like, yeah, this is intense.
Yeah, this is definitely deep.
Don't say anything.
So, obviously, Kamil is going to be on later tonight on ABC. And we'll see. I mean, obviously, we're rooting for you.
Yeah, we
know.
I was rooting for myself, too.
So, like, hypothetically speaking, say you don't win for some reason. Hypothetically, lawyers were saying, hypothetically, if they were to, like, say, do you want to be on, like, Bachelor in Paradise?
Right.
Would you be in for it?
I had that option already. And I opted out.
Really?
Yeah.
And is there a reason why?
I just YouTubed it.
Okay.
I never watched it before.
Okay.
And
me either. I honestly.
And I was like 2 minutes in, and I was like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah, it's a bit crazy.
I mean, looked fun. The setting was nice in like a Mexico resort.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna get a tan and like hang out with some guys that I already met.
Yeah.
But I don't think I'm up for it anymore.
Yeah.
It probably is a lot. Like, you have cameras in your face.
Oh, yeah, you have cameras in your face, and it's quite stressful living with 27 guys.
I was going to say, it can't be easy.
I've never been in a frat or anything, but I played soccer
like
on a team with like 12 to 15 players. And
right.
That was fun. But like 27 guys competing for one girl.
That's the fight. Like, you guys are not.
Yeah.
It's not like you're friends, but you're not because you're trying to get some
I know.
girl.
Everyone's like trying to be your friend, but they're fake friends. And then there's testosterone floating around.
Yeah. And you don't
alcohol.
Yeah, I was going to say, like, what was your drink of choice? Because don't they basically feed you alcohol?
Yeah, they
time?
want you to drink like a fish on the show.
Right.
So I was like, I'm not drinking.
Yeah.
You know? I don't want to
for you.
look like a fool on there. So.
And that's. I mean, you have people, and you don't seem like one of those people that, you try to be on these reality shows, and you try really hard to you make a lasting impression.
Right,
and
right,
usually
right.
being an idiot or a buffoon, loaded, drunk, is and I'm glad you didn't take that route.
Yeah, they want you to. Like, the guy with the chicken costume,
I was gonna say.
chicken suit, I was like, you're on national TV. This is your one chance. Like,
What are you
why
doing?
are you wearing a
Chicken.
chicken suit?
Yeah.
Like, everyone's wearing a nice suit. You're wearing a chicken suit.
Yeah,
I'm like,
you guys all look good.
I gave him props and credit, but like, still,
It's
Yeah.
embarrassing.
That's not
a
me.
little
Back
bit.
to the fake friend part, right?
yeah, back to the fake friend. I'm like, yeah,
Bro,
you're the
awesome.
man, bro. You're the man. I wouldn't do it. Yeah,
Thank
but-
God that's not me.
I mean, I don't know if I could live in that. Like, they take away your phone.
Oh yeah, the first day I
everything.
arrived to LA,
Yeah.
I met them at the hotel because you stay at a hotel before the show airs, and starts filming actually, and then they're like, hand over your phone, and I'm like, but wait,
a second. I
gotta check my emails.
Yeah, I've never not had
I have
my
a
phone.
job.
I know,
Did you get mad about like that they put social media?
Oh yeah, I was
your
frustrated.
job?
I emailed them like once, like the cast came out,
Yeah.
and I'm like, what the hell is a social media participant? Like, at least put like an influencer. Like,
Oh,
don't make me look so bad.
That's what they put as your.
yeah.
It's kind of like an ongoing
Your
joke
occupation?
that they like ruin. They don't say your real occupation. They
God.
do like
No,
these
and I was like,
stupid
wow,
things.
thanks for helping my real estate
Yeah.
business.
Thank you for nothing.
Yeah.
I work in real estate.
Now I'm
Thanks
an
for nothing.
unemployed guy that
Yeah.
just sits on my phone.
Yeah, that's exactly, and that's
And
what they
they
want you to
sit
be
it like
portrayed
that.
as.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'm kind of eager to watch it tonight.
Yeah.
How do you think you're going to be portrayed?
I have
tonight?
no idea.
Are you scared?
Yeah, I'm scared.
All right,
Yeah.
you know what? Can you hang out for a little while?
Sure.
All right, we're going to take a quick break. We'll come back. We've got Kamil obviously going to be on The Bachelorette, the season premiere tonight, 8 p.m. on ABC.